So Cygen has finally released another update for FlexicX, and one of the main big new features is that FlexicX is finally on the Google Play Games beta. So what this means is now we can actually play this game on PC. You could before using an emulator, but I'm interested to see if it's actually better to play it like this, or if it's about the same as a normal Android emulator. So if you guys don't remember, back when I first started covering FlexicX, I was using an emulator on my PC. The game wasn't perfect. There were some graphical errors and stuff and whatnot, and the performance wasn't the best, but you know, it worked just fine. Now we're gonna see if the Google Play Games beta actually works pretty well or not. I don't know, we're gonna see. All right, so this is how the game looks on the Google Play Games beta, and I am noticing some of the graphical errors that I was seeing on the other emulators, so it might not be the best way to play the game, but at the very least, you can play this in a little bit more of an official way. I'm sure once Cygen continues to work on the game a lot more, we'll probably get better PC optimization. We may even get like an actual PC port, but you know, I doubt that. It'll probably just be featured on the Google Play Games beta. So Cygen, I would love to see maybe some improvements to the Google Play Games beta version of the game. But so far, I mean, actually the game doesn't look too bad. The performance isn't the best, but as you can see, it is lagging pretty bad now. But I mean, I would say the graphical errors have been lessened. There is some kind of like shading issues right here, like on the glass and stuff. But before, we used to see the polygon meshes kind of bugging out and stuff. Now, it doesn't seem like it's doing it that badly. So not bad. Would like to see some more optimization done to this. But obviously, you know, this isn't what Cygen is focusing on. So, you know, if you guys can find time, optimize this a little bit more, but if you guys can't, that's totally fine with me. As long as you guys keep working on the game, that is a-okay for me. So apart from the Google Play Games beta, we also have new render system. So the actual like graphics rendering, I guess, was improved a little bit, so the game does look a little better. We have dynamic objects, which we'll get into later. Currently some new vehicle and destruction sounds, obviously the Google Play Games, which is what we just looked at, and finally some optimization to the game. Okay, so currently on the Android version of the game, there is an issue, and I don't think the update is out for iOS yet. So for everyone out there who is unable to update the game, so if I press the update and it says can't install car crash simulator, there should be a fix for this. Apparently, if you just go into the game and delete the city map, I think it is. All right, so once you open FlexicX, just press play and then go to the roads tab in the middle and then go and press the trash icon on city highway. So we're going to remove that. And just like that, it should work. So if you guys are getting this error, just go ahead and delete the map. Yeah, actually, it turns out you might not actually be able to use the city highway map. Maybe there is an issue with it. As you can see, after I've updated the game, it's not even in the maps here. So I take that back. I don't know if you're able to actually play the city highway map right now. So, you know, unfortunately, we can't play that, but it's all right. You know, I didn't really care for that map either way. All right, so this is what the game is looking like on a native Android phone. And I'm not going to lie, the new rendering does look pretty good. This game's graphics look pretty dang good. I think I'll provide some before and after pictures, obviously. And apparently we also have some new sounds as well. I think maybe the truck sound might actually be new. I'm not sure. Okay, so I can tell the impact audio is a little bit different. To me, it sounds a little bit more muffled. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but I wouldn't say the audio sounds bad. So yeah, that is kind of a taste of the new audio. It's not super different than before, but it does sound a little bit different. So if we go back to the main menu and we go to the shop and we go to objects, as you can see, these are the brand new objects that we can actually spawn in the game. So there are quite a few, and apparently every couple of weeks, Cygen is going to add some new objects. So if you guys want to actually be able to suggest what objects are added to the game, I highly recommend to join their Discord. If you can't find or you're not already in the FlexicX Discord chat, I'll go ahead and leave a link to it in the description below. That way you guys can join it. But pretty much you can come into the object shop and you can use your cash to buy some objects. There also appears to be some free objects in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy everything. As you can see, some of these items on the bottom here do cost gold. So both of these cost gold, the concrete block and the table here. I don't have a lot of gold, so I'm just going to buy the concrete block. I'm not going to buy the table. So once we actually load into a level, if you press the green wrench and screwdriver icon in the top left corner of the screen, we will get access to the item spawner. So how to actually use this is once you've bought your objects that you want to use, just press and hold on the box icon in the top right. and you can go ahead and choose which one you want to spawn in. Here's objects, and then apparently some object configs, so we can set up some wall box 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's objects, I think you can actually, there's different configs for every single item. So if you wanted to spawn in a bunch of these at once without having to manually place them, you can also do that as well, which I think is a very cool feature. But I want to try out the concrete block. Let's go ahead and spawn this config in, and then press the X in the top right corner. And then you can use the 2 joysticks to kind of move around. And then if you want to actually spawn in something, just tap on your screen where you want to spawn it in. Well, first you have to enable spawning, of course, which if you wanted to enable spawning, just press the box icon in the top right once. It will now be orange, and now you can just tap on your screen to spawn something in. So this spawned in some cinder blocks. As you can see, it might not be the most optimized because my frame rate just like cut in half. Obviously, if you spawn in like one single object, it shouldn't be this bad, but oh my gosh, this is really bad if I don't miss them. Oh. Ooh, what the heck just happened? Yeah, it's not the most polished right now, and obviously not the most optimized either. So just keep that in mind. I would recommend, if you're on obviously a lower powered Android phone, I would keep one object at maximum, because more than that, your game's probably gonna crash, or your game's probably gonna lag like crazy. I'm on a pretty high powered Android phone right now. It's a pretty decent phone, and it's lagging pretty bad with all of these objects. So also, if you wanted to, you can also just tap on each individual object if you wanted to move it or adjust it or something. So if I click move, we can use these little nodes right here to move it left or right, this way. So X or Y or Z axis, right? And if you press the X, it will cancel it. If you press the check mark, obviously it will confirm it, and my game is going crazy right now. I think my phone might like actually just die. Alrighty, and the final feature of the object spawner is this new slingshot button. So this slingshot button right here, if you press it once in the top right, it'll start glowing orange. Now you can actually start slingshotting objects at your vehicle. If you want to change your object though, first of all, you need to press and hold on it, and then in this little window right here, you can choose exactly what object you want to use. So let's say I want the cinder block. Now, if this is glowing orange, just go ahead and tap and hold on your screen, and you can launch it. You can also adjust the speed at which it launches at. So if I wanted it to go full speed like that, you can, or if I just want one little one. So that's pretty cool. Definitely a very cool feature. It's not really something we have on like BeamNG Drive, so I think this is a pretty neat feature, right? We can do some bigger objects, like I can do this barrel right here. Oh, okay. So obviously this isn't the most polished quite yet, but it's pretty consistent, I would say. Not sure what that barrel is doing in the distance. Okay. And apart from that, that is pretty much everything new in the new FlexicX update. I'm not exactly sure if you can adjust the weight of these objects. Sijin mentioned in one of their videos that these objects, the weight can be adjusted. I think that was just them testing. I think the weight is set per object, so I'm not sure if you can change that. If I'm wrong about that, please someone let me know down in the comments below. But apart from that, that is pretty much everything in the new update. Let me know what you guys think about this update, and Sijin, please bring back the highway city map. Obviously would love to see some more optimization in the object spawner and in the Google Play Games beta version of the game. But apart from that, pretty cool update, very cool, some nice features, some nice improvements to the game, as well as a very cool object spawning system. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see from FlexicX down in the comments below. And other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more FlexicX content. And I want to give a quick shout out to my channel member, the good guy Chris. Thank you for being a channel member. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you guys want to get access to exclusive perks such as exclusive members only videos, etc., click the link in the description below. It'll take you to my channel membership homepage. I'll see you guys in the next one. I know I said in the last video that I was going to get the Meta Ray-Ban review out last Friday, but then this update came up, and so I decided not to work on that video quite yet. The filming is done for it. I just have to edit it, so I want to try and get it out around Wednesday, but no promises on Wednesday. 100% will get it out by this next week though. So yeah, sorry for keeping you guys waiting. See you guys in the next one. Peace.